My dad's missed out in crypto for years and years and years. And he's going to miss out forever because he's already sold. He's not going to do it. He's not interested. We talked about before how the FTSE 100 is up 580% since 1985. What's maths in that? 40 years? 40 years? 80 to 40 years. He made 6x in 40 years. Did he keep up with inflation? Whatever. How do you convince somebody like my dad that's 57, he's old, but he's not really? What should he do?
My hot take is you can't convince people that don't want to be a part of it. They're not ready until they come to you and they're ready. And that's from someone that's tried to convince people, people I love and care about.
Showing around?
He just now, a couple months ago, made his first Bitcoin purchase.
Oh, what a shame.
But I tried for 2 years, couldn't get him to. And once I just shut up for 6 months, he's like, hey, how do I?
What was it about it that just banged it?
Honestly,
it wasn't your YouTube videos.
Honestly, it's the fact that the market was just pumping so freaking hard. I told him to wait. And then once it dipped down, I told him, he's like, okay, I'll do it now.
And was it just Bitcoin he was interested in?
Oh, dude, he was trying to buy Doge. I told him no. And so now it's cooled off. And I sent him some Bitcoin for Christmas. And then he's, the last couple of months, been accumulating a little bit. But it was a problem for me because I really love and want to take care of the people I love. And I want them to put their money here. I think it's best for them. But I've learned that you can't convince them. And if you do convince them, they don't know why they're buying it, and they'll sell the bottom. They'll be scared. They won't understand it and believe in it. So you just have to take that burden and perform better so you can take care of them at the end of the bull run.
What about you? For example, my dad. Should he just give up?
No, you should never give up. No matter what you're doing, you should never give up.
But he doesn't. It's just not in his plan. Just should I forget trying to convince him?
I'm pretty sure you've showed him the proof.
There's a dad out there right now that's watching this video that is, I mean, I'll tell you a sad story, man. I got an email. I think I shared it with you. He got scammed, and he thought about ending his life. Maybe he did. I tried to reply, whatever, and this is probably going to happen all the time. Council tax too high in the UK. He can barely afford anything. He's in a little shitty flat. He feels like he's missed the boat. He doesn't feel like he should try.
You can solve anything but death. So I would never tell anybody to give up. So to go back on how do you convince somebody, I would agree with Parker and say, when they're ready, they're going to come to you. However, I mean, you should try as much as you can. Like, I would try to explain to him that crypto is not really that different. In essence, when you're just looking at numbers, right? You go to your bank account, you think you have money, okay? And you can probably take your cash out, touch it and feel it. So you think it's tangible when it's not. And when you look at your crypto, it still has a dollar value attached to it. So it's still, in essence, to oversimplify it, and I know it's not exactly right, but it's just numbers on the screen, right? So it's only worth what somebody else is willing to pay for it. So I would still try.
Yeah.
I could probably do it.
All right.
Maybe one day. Put me on the phone.
Anything else you want to talk about?
What about you?
What do you mean?
What's your answer to that?
I mean, he doesn't want to buy, bro.
I know, but people that, I mean, is there anyone you care about that you're trying to convince? Like, what was your experience with it?
Oh, I mean, like
why could you not get through to him? What did he say?
it's a scam.
And you know what the sad thing is? Like, sometimes you try to convince people.
It's probably for the best as well, because I'll tell you something else. 2021, I told him to put everything in Celsius. Imagine the fucking Christmas parties, bro.
Yeah.
The devil,
he would
the devil
kill
you don't.
He would fucking stab me, bro. He's that guy.
But the problem is people don't take responsibility for their own actions. They want to blame you. If it goes great, hey, you're the best guy ever. If it goes wrong, it's like, hey, I lost money because of you.
So lose-lose.
When ultimately, yeah, it's always a lose-lose. So you're almost better off not getting people into it. But there's also, I've actually experienced this. People get so jealous. Yeah. And they just think you get lucky. It's just a scam. Oh, you must be doing something illegal, when you're not. So it's hard to say this, but in reality, most people don't want to see you do well, or at least they don't want to see you do better than them. Kind of want to, I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I've heard that muttered a few times where it's like, oh, you have money now, you're fine. They just, under their breath stuff. And it's, I would say we probably worked emotionally harder for our bags than most people we know.
Yeah,
I mean,
our adrenal glands are fucked.
Shot. I mean, I mean, who else is losing 200K and then is just look at your screen? You're like, I guess I'm gonna have to go be nice and happy around my girlfriend now. Like, you know, it's a lot emotionally to go through and adjust to. And some people have 50% of Americans don't have $1,000 saved. So how can they even relate? You know,
Is that right? Is America that
it's a
bad?
stat I read a while ago.
Really?
Yeah, 50% of people you meet, so 1 of every 2, they don't have $1,000.
So what should they do?
Oh fuck!
What should they do?
It's a spending problem and an income problem.
Too much loans, card it. All
Yeah,
that.
I mean, from personal experience,
Is
you
that your
got to
fault?
fix the debt
Is
first.
that your fault because you sell cars and stupid finance?
You said what?
Is that your fault because you sell
I
cars?
see people come in trying to get
And you just
a
approve it?
nice car that I wouldn't want to buy.
But you approve
and
it,
they have,
right?
well, I mean, I'm not in finance, man. But they try to buy cars they can't afford with money they don't have, and they pay an interest rate that would, God, as if I was a bank charging that, I'd be making so much money. Like, it's crazy. There's 15%, 18%. There's just nasty. I mean, on a $30,000 loan, that's insane. But they don't have a down payment. They don't have the income. They don't have the money, but they just want it. And for what?
To flex.
Yeah, on people, like rich people I know that come in and they're buying cars and Escalades in cash and just nice trucks with just a check. They write it. Unlabeled clothes, nice pressed jeans, cowboy boots, or just nice shoes, and they're clean. And you would never really know. And the people that come in with brand names, Balenciagas and Gucci's and
Louis Vuitton sunglasses.
oh yeah,
And
because
Bitcoin
we
jerseys.
see their credit ran. I have to make them
Bro,
sign their own
I
credit.
was just describing
No,
you. as a
shut
joke.
up. I have to show them their credit, have them sign it, and it's, you know, I'm not saying credit means everything, but I mean, it's not good. And what's your down payment? How much you putting down? 0. Or let's say I have 200 unless we can wait till next week and I get paid, and it's like literally, it's just there's no second order of thinking to anything. But back to the question, reducing spending as low as possible and then building your income and just working from, even if you're starting at step -1 like I was, fixing it, taking the responsibility to fix it, and you're not going to get bailed out. No one's going to help you. And then the slow fucking grind. You can get a second job like me and just brute force your way to the top.
Last thing I want to ask you, Last thing I want to ask you, Parker, personally.
Yeah.
If you hit the $1 million this bull run and you see the 7 figures in your bank account, you think anything's going to change?
No.
Nothing at all.
I think that goalpost is going to move to 2 mil.
Is that going to make you round trip? Because that's what happened to me.
No, I understand the game, and I know I'll be taking it out. I just mean long term. It's like once I hit a mill, I'm not going to want to stop building, stop growing, I want to keep getting better as a man and a provider, and then maybe that means starting a family. Now I have more money to take care of them, but I want to leave a legacy, leave a mass amount of wealth, like those big families that have the family businesses and the family estates. That's really cool to me. Like, I think that's awesome, and I want to leave something behind that gets talked about. What's that quote? It's like, what movie is that? Where he's like, "That's why they'll never remember your name." It's like, whoa, man.
I think there's a side quote in that. I think it's Alex Ramosi. He says, though, well, he's like, we're all going to die and nobody's going to remember anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah.
No.
Not to get too spiritual here, but there's also I think there's a passage, I think it's in the Bible, saying a good man will leave inheritance to his children.
Yes.
So.
To his children's children. That's what
Yeah.
it says.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you read the Bible?
Yeah, no, because I remember I found that quote, and it says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So that's grandchildren.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I think that's really important.